this team. They play with freedom, they play without fear, and now they're looking to play to keep themselves alive here as we head in towards Nuke. We get a nice little flyover, and we are just moments away from figuring out just the end result of this best of three.
Now one team going to be going home. Another has a chance to stay in the RMRs. Aurora on that CT side will have all the advantages with them. No utility into this one, just pure armor and pistols. The only utility is on Major, who has a Molotov. He's just dispensed, has a smoke as well. Actually juggles Molotov over a A hit, sorry, about to come through. Major dropping the smoke in towards doors. Railway on top of the hut looking for the fight. Sugar's here as well. Railway goes down though, and Sugar cannot continue to fight here. Second player comes through to heaven, and they're actually calling it off. They're starting to rotate. No, they are going to plant this bomb, but Chiron is making a scene of it. 3 kills in quick succession. Bomb now does go down. So it's 2 versus 3.
There's a hesitation. It's allowed Chiron a way in, but XANTARES peeking in towards main gets 2. It's just Delusion. 1 versus 2. Trying to clutch up for his team. No kit. Needs to try and find these players, and they're both in towards the squeaky door, and Paz just swings on out. Eternal Fire, they doubt themselves. They smoke in towards main. They throw a Molotov up towards heaven, and then they try and go down the vent. Chiron with 3 quick kills, but it's still not enough.
Yeah, it gets a little bit scary there. They find that open onto Railway, and yeah, immediately it looks like they're going to start to go down, but then Chiron gets a triple kill, and they decide to commit to the plant, see if they can play it. XANTARES saving the day, though, with that double. Already coming up strong. Both Chiron and XANTARES not slowing down from the map before. And, of course, Aurora going to be fully investing into this one as well. Knowing that they did a lot of damage, wanting to do some more. And 4 even makes its way onto Lucky.
Double rotation down vent early. That's because Aurora don't know how many players have actually crossed in towards Secret. It's just 1. It's just the sole AK of XANTARES. Creeping on over. Sugar given the responsibility to hold between Squeaky and Hut with the Deagle. And woxic's just holding for a peek into Garage that might not come in. There is a player all the way back there. Eternal Fire, they're just waiting. They're just holding. XANTARES peeking and prodding his way through down towards this lower bomb site. Here's where the M4 lies as well.
Yes, it's dropped over. Chiron bought this off that triple kill and gave it to Lucky. So that's a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Chiron actually going to be the first contact as well. Tucked in with this Deagle. No armor behind it because of that drop. It's about to get cleared out by XANTARES. There it comes. woxic also finds Sugar. Now the way is here. Another kill for woxic. Delusion goes down. Railway picking up from the vent. But not quite able to get it done. Lucky does get 1 with the M4. But that's likely going to be it as he's being hounded by a MAC-10. He just wants to get back towards CT's spawn, but I think that MAC-10 is going to keep on coming for him. Actually, it's the AK charging him down. Yeah, they don't want him to save this. there are 3 Tigers coming in on his position, and imoRR is going to deal with him.
Yeah, nice round from Eternal Fire. Just completely slow the pace, kill the entire momentum of these rotations. Aurora just a bit clueless. Chiron sat back in, cleared diligently by flashbangs. Delusion, you can see what he's trying to do. He's over towards Hell, trying to support in. Which didn't amount to anything. And off the back of investing in Aurora, they're going to buy a couple of pieces of Kevlar, but that's about it. The buy is really hamstrung. Can't afford a thing, and they could push in towards ramp. Deep smoke being put down.
This one should be easy to return the fire. XANTARES has gotten the opener. He's going to be a menace outside. One to be watching. Always one to be watching, really. Chiron dealt with as well. Formality at this point. Nice little spray from imoRR to get 2. And Lucky, well, what can you do? Lacking in teammates.
Call that one unlucky.
Well, he's dealt with. Nice triple for XANTARES. A nice triple rounds for Eternal Fire. 3-0. Now the guns will come out for Aurora, and we get a true fight from the CT side.
Warp on Delusion. Yet to convert a bullet into any enemies. 0 ADR, but that's all right. He's got the biggest gun of them all. Looking to stamp his mark down outside. Eternal Fire. Couple of Galils. Lots of utility. Woxic going up and over the silo. The Delusion's just holding for this outside threat railway. He's here as well. Just inside towards lobby. In fact, gets naded down. Needs to be a little bit careful. Eternal Fire regroup. Reset. Gather in towards lobby. And it looks like they might press their point of attack in a different direction. XANTARES, the point head of this side, making his move over towards ramp.
Railway been boosted up. Major been given 2 Molotovs to throw. Paz even got one as well. It's going to be a rain of fire onto this A site. It's misdirection because ramp, as you mentioned, that's the destination. Lackey, what an angle. Gets one. imoRR is there for the immediate trade. Delusion with the AWP comes over as well. imoRR is dealt with, but now they have the ground. The Molotov going to allow them to make their way down to this B bomb site, but Sugar is here. Hear them coming. Swings up for one onto Major, but is dealt with immediately. They still have the advantage to Aurora, and Chiron is rotated as well. Bomb goes down. Nice kill from Paz. Even things back up. 2 versus 2 now, but Chiron has found woxic. All now onto Paz. Holding to this AWP, and the timing eludes him. Gets legged. 2 HP, all he has. And Chiron is holding him. Paz has no way to go. Knows that the bomb is planted, though. Nice little flash can be thrown out. Almost. Oh my god, Paz hits the shot. This is doable, and he's done it. 2 HP. 4 in the round. Paz keeps it clean.
imoRR just smacks him with the fist bump. I mean, what is that flash from Paz? That's absolutely incredible. Delusion just gets so confused. Pulls out the USP to try and trade on to him. But this entire time, Paz is in complete control of the situation. Cool, calm, collected, 7-0, yet to die, really is eternal for this Turkish side. And suddenly, Aurora Gaming, they're on the back foot. They're partially invested, and Chiron, he's got the weaponry to try and make this work. But he's peeking in, Lackey. That's a great way to open up the account, but can he recover the AWP? Probably not.
Doesn't need it. Got the Deagle, the old hand cannon. Speaking of Deagles, Delusions, he's going to get a kill of his own. AK delivered. This one's starting to crumble. Chiron on the boost angle deals the imoRR as well. Major on the quick response, though, does give one back in their favor. Paz, the Eternal Man himself, going to be grouping up with Major. Ramp control established. Little scratch on the head. No itchy moments here. But a little bit sweaty.
They're going to walk down ramp. At least they are grouped here as a unit. So if one falls, at least the other should hopefully trade. One player down towards B. It is Lackey. He's tucked in towards decontamination. Low HP as well. Could maybe even be prized out of this position by a fake on the bomb plant. 30 seconds left. Eternal Fire. Needs to get this one going. They are clearing every single angle on the bomb site, but need to be careful of these doors. Major. Looks like he's going to plant the bomb, but as soon as he does, Lackey's going to open the doorway, but Paz will connect. Bomb to be planted. Oh, and Paz keeps going. 2 versus 2. Paz is winning it all for his side. 10-0, but there's no time. They can't plant the bomb, but it doesn't matter. Sugar overextends, and Paz 4 kills.
What did Paz eat in the break? What is he doing? Unbelievable. 2 versus 4. Paz, they cannot deal with him. 11-0, 181 ADR. This man cannot be stopped. He is on a mission. Oh my god. You can't even analyze that round. It was just Paz heroics. Every single gunfight, pinpoint accuracy.
Double AWP now for Aurora. Well, in that round, they were just peeking one by one. There were so many different positions they were coming in from, but they couldn't just connect it. They couldn't swing in unison. And it just allowed Paz complete control over the situation again. 5-0. Pressure starting to build for Aurora. cracks are beginning to show in the defense. Eternal Fire, they are thriving right now. Lackey now holding. Did call upon this second sniper, but it comes at a very heavy cost. XANTARES might walk into the crosshairs, though.
Jiggles back. Lucky misses the shot. Double AWP. Well, at least one of them is noted. Sugar drops down vents, which is going to leave a slightly less defended, but Chiron does respond by rotating over. And he's going to fall onto the site now. They're going to make their hit through the Molotov, doing a lot of work. Major's going to find Railway, but Chiron is standing strong. Delusion's rotator with the AWP as well, and he's good for 2. All now on to Paz, and he's still finding kills. Can anyone stop this man? There's 2 AWPs in heaven looking to do so. 9 HP. This clutch looks all but impossible. And he almost finds another. Gets rid of Delusion, but Lackey with the USP finally deals a killing blow to Paz.
Really good rotations from Aurora. Chiron dropping down into the bomb site as well. Just as that hit comes in, it's perfect. Railway falls, doesn't matter. Major cannot deal with Chiron, and that allows these rotations to come in from heaven. Double AWP just providing Overwatch, and Paz, I mean, he tries his darndest. And the fact he even gets 2 there on 9 HP is just quite frankly ridiculous. Timeout being called. As soon as a round has come in, Eternal Fire, they want to just pump the brakes on it. They want to just take a breather. 30 seconds to reset.
First CT round on the board. Eternal Fire looking good on this T side. Mirage was a struggle, but certainly feeling a lot more potent here. That fast one in towards A, though, was a little bit laboured. Couldn't deal with Chiron, and Delusion's rotations were perfect. Woxic with the AWP. Keep an eye on that one. And like, it's going to be set up utility this first round. Ooh, they're going for a nice little nade stack.
It's going to land as well. Sugar.
Oh, just the moves.
Inventive idea, though. Strapbook thoroughly being flicked through for Eternal Fire. Putting out every trick to try and get them an advantage. Smoke back in for Squeaky. Eternal Fire congregating towards the lobby. Still so much time left on the clock. There is control outside for Aurora. Delusion is there with the AWP. But it might be another fast one in towards A. You can see Paz, he's lining up the utility again.
Delusion not going to be there on the rotate this time. He's out towards Secret. Chiron can make his way over from ramp, but now he's going to come through. Sugar playing up close, though. That flash not going to catch him, and he's going to find XANTARES. Railway's found one from the top of the hut as well, and imoRR goes down. The bomb is dropped on the site. Good damage on the Sugar, but it doesn't connect with the kill. He now moves back to CT vents. Chiron finds Paz as well, and it's all on. woxic misses the shot. Chiron's there for it. Aurora now get a second on the board.
Essential. Essential for Aurora to find a way back into this game. The fact only one player falls as well means that the economy can start to stabilize. Eternal Fire go for another one of these upper hits. It just feels like they're not working with their utility. They smoke off main, they Molotov top hut, but the flashbangs at the timings of these peaks, it's just not quite in tandem. And Aurora, they capitalize upon it. It feels a little bit easy. imoRR with the only kill really into that bomb site. And now look at what they're working with. A faster one out towards the ramp. Lackey to test. Just past the first hurdle. Chiron's even here in support. Look at this defense.
Yeah. Always going to be tough, but maybe particularly tougher by that double setup. Chiron, 12 kills. Looking fantastic. Paz the only one ahead of him. The immortal from those first 5 rounds on 13. So now Aurora is starting to settle into things. A few consecutive rounds gives them a bit more confidence on this CT side. Another chance for Eternal Fire. All the guns out with the AWP. That's a naked AWP. Putting a lot of pressure on him to hit those shots. Holding for a push outside. That at the moment it's not coming. Good spam from Chiron though. Brings him down to half.
Delusion Got to be careful. Doesn't want to get caught off guard by XANTARES. Boost up position. Chiron does spot out woxic. Deploying utility back. Is allowed to cross just about. And now look at Lackey. Major and imoRR, they've taken control of ramp. Lackey could be caught off guard, but he doesn't. Readjusts in time. Can't quite get the second. This is the control that Eternal Fire have wanted all along. Ramp control established. And Railway, oh, he's pushing this issue, and woxic is holding for it. Another player caught in the crossfire. And Chiron looking to take the control back, but that's where imoRR is holding. Aurora, they are making mistakes. They're a little bit tentative on their holds, and they're just walking straight into Eternal Fire.
Yeah, it's starting to fall apart now. This round looking good for Eternal Fire, but ooh, sugar. That was a nice little bait and switch. XANTARES swings to draw the attention. imoRR comes out through heaven. Delusion is left holding his AWP alone. So it is going to be a 6 for Eternal Fire. That one looked a lot better. Aurora maybe getting a little bit too eager on those pushes. Punished for it. It's going to allow Eternal Fire to final the openers. And it felt like in towards ramp, Lucky finding that one kill might have actually been huge. The fact that imoRR's flank does manage to catch him off, though, allows them away into this one. Delusion might not even get to hold on to this. Okay, nice little no scope at the end. Will get to keep his AWP.
He is quick. He's got money as well. In fact, the whole team do. So investment not a problem. Full buy coming back out, but the first pause being called in by Aurora. 6 rounds already on this T side. Some would consider it the golden number on Nuke. Eternal Fire trying to set them up for success as best as they can before swapping over, because Nuke is primarily CT-sided. Not the most CT-sided map we have in the map pool. That one actually belongs to Overpass.
Yeah, things have changed. Time has changed. Nuke been a relatively popular map here in the RMRs. It's no ancient. Seen it a couple of times though.
That was on the B stream personally for me and you, Lucy. That was the first Mirage we've casted.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
No one likes Mirage. That's crazy. CSGO. I don't know what that means. Anyway, into this round. Flashbang outside. Delusion going for aggression with the AWP. Pushed all the way up. Has a nice little angle here, and he's going to be rewarded with killing the XANTARES. Repositioning around to red box. He's in spotted from Silo. Just be careful. And Palace has to be careful as well. Delusion dropping a smoke to allow himself a bit of cover to escape. He's going to fall back through the grey. Makes his way all the way back through main, and he can reposition now. imoRR, he's hunting through these smokes, and Railway punishes him. Catches him off guard. 2 nights openers, and Chiron makes it a 3rd.
Oh, woxic. Misses the shot, but hits Railway instead. That's 1 kill back. 2 versus 4. Still looks pretty unwinnable for Eternal Fire, especially with Delusion now repositioning. That's a really nice shot onto Paz. Plucks him from top main, and, well, woxic is left with it all to do. Cannot find a thing. That was really nice from Aurora. Get the initial aggression out the way from Delusion. Then when he falls back, whilst he's in a massive transition all the way towards Secret, Chiron and Railway step in to hold the line. Make sure the outside is covered. And Eternal Fire are not ready for that many players.
Yeah, it's a great setup. It's perfect. That peak was fantastic to open things up from Delusion as well, supported by the flashbang of Railway. Now for Eternal Fire, they've got a bit of a half buy, and it's going to be a full send towards Rat. Lucky is here with the AWP, but it's just a leg shot. He has to start to fall back, drops a nade to try and cover his retreat, but Chiron's here as well with the AK. He'll be walking straight into this double stack, and Chiron, well, he's making shit. Zeus, close range. Unbelievable, charges him down. Don't see that one every day.
That was the most unexpected thing in that entire round. He even kind of made the Zeus noise.
Yeah, that's true.
So 2 AKs to work with.
All right. 1 set of armor though. That's on XANTARES, who's currently at half. But this is possible. The difficulty is they are penned in. Their location is known. Railway, this is a tricky angle. Should be good for at least one. Caught on the timing, though. Oh, as he jiggles around, Major is going to find him, but still 2 players still with here. Delusion hitting the shot. Tough angle, and Sugar's here to support as well. Last player, XANTARES. Oh, he is dealt with. Nice shot from Delusion. Keeps Aurora in it. Gets them up to 5.
Every time when these little partial investment buys, Eternal Fire hedge their bets towards ramp, being very aggressive towards that situation. So for Aurora, they should know this now, because not much presence is being put there at all during these gun rounds. You can see Starrick's getting on the mic, has an opportunity to talk now. A little bit of a pause coming in. Start putting orders in to Aurora, who have done ever so well to make it back here. Down a deficit as well. It's started to look a little bit bleak, but they've really shown mental fortitude here.
Unbelievable. There's Starrick's. Yeah, what a game from Aurora we're seeing. What a series. Certainly fighting for their spot in the RMRs. It's still early on in this half. We've had a few really great rounds now. I just feel like momentum is with them. XANTARES has been a little bit quiet. A few kills to his name, but not quite the dominant performance we saw on Mirage. Says it's Paz of all people who is doing the work for Eternal Fire at the moment. XANTARES is now back to his old tricks. He had a lot of success in the early rounds on these pushes. RMR actually goes away, woxic. He feels his railway through the smoke, just spamming, catches him off.
Nades again doing the damage towards Sugar at backside. Chiron, he's always this player. He's the dynamic rotator for this Aurora game inside. He's everywhere. Delusion. Well, he's in towards Squeaky. Look at Lackey. Lackey's pushed ramp this entire time. Eternal Fire, that's the gun barrel spotted. That's the bomb. Oh, not removed. Paz.
What was that? Paz, all right. Talk about XANTARES' peak. What about Paz's peak? Okay, what about XANTARES' peak? Chiron removed. Both these CTs are together, and they are actually in the right place. Both towards the B-bomb site. One going to be planted, but they have to deal with XANTARES. It's 2v5, so it's actually difficult for them to even save now.
I'm in disbelief of what we're watching out of Eternal Fire. It just feels like they're so aware. That looked really good for Lackey. The fact that he'd pushed all the way through. Literally just talking about the fact that Eternal Fire neglect ramp on the gun rounds. So he's taking all of the space. He's even holding, spots the gun barrel. He just gets completely blindsided. Sucker punch from Paz.
Yeah, what a peak. That's unbelievable. Paz does go down to Sugar. Oh, woxic even looking to maybe hunt Delusion. No, thinks better of it. Too difficult to close that distance. Hope we get to see that Paz peak. Because that was something special. Okay, we get the XANTARES peak. You'll have to imagine the Paz peak.
Yeah, I mean, with woxic not hunting there, that's because the money for Eternal Fire is a little bit low. Need to make sure that you don't really want to hunt after you lose 2 players, especially when, I mean, you take a look at Paz's economy, Major's economy, it's not in the best state of affairs. XANTARES trying to get aggressive outside, takes a lot of damage from the shrapnel. Alaki's pushing ramp again. Hasn't been deterred by Paz over here, and Delusion's here in support.
Ooh, there's
there
those nades. Deals with Railway. 3rd time's the charm. No way Delusion gets Paz peaked again. Well, it's different AWPer. Same peak. Almost comes through. Delusion unnoticed, falls back.
Look at XANTARES, though. He's just worming his little finger into this defense. He's trying to unstitch all of Aurora's gaming's hard work. Chiron, he's here close to Squeaky. XANTARES, he's calling that he can't see anything. He needs someone to try and break a window potentially for the audio cue. Or there's even more spam being done by Major. That allows XANTARES to peek through. That's clever.
I think it's been heard. Yeah, aware of it is lucky, but doesn't matter. Woxic still comes out ahead, and oh, sorry, XANTARES somehow doubles up. Unbelievable, he gets that second, but Chiron down in the back of the site is fighting behind the silos. He's only good for the one. Sugar arrives, but is dealt with, and it's 8 now on the board for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, that round's just all XANTARES. Let's see what XANTARES can find. Spam comes through, so the window's broken as well. Even if Lucky's aware of it, he's still dealt with. Player brought down low, so Delusion tries to pull out the USP to convert, but XANTARES just says no. Important multi-kill to open up ramp pit, allows Eternal Fire to get down towards B, and now you look at the economy for Aurora. They've got 2 rifles, that's great. The rest of the gang, terrible. Just a couple of deagles.
Not ideal. Not ideal considering if they do lose it. Still another round to play, and that's a XANTARES speak. Swings on through. Chiron dealt with. Rotated a player down as well, and Major is still here outside. They got a player on top of main. They are everywhere. Oh, okay. Lucky does still with XANTARES. Major protecting that AK, and Paz might get caught off here. Bit of a timing. This player tucked in. Swing out at any moment. Railway waiting for the opportunity. Major has start with Lucky with a HE. Now Railway's He's going to swing out, but it's the wrong time. Paz clears it. Also have the support of Major there in the back line. So Delusion, the only rifle, is good for 1. That's down to a 2 versus 3. This is still doable, and he's going to swing out and find another. It's on now. He's dropped down, though, and they know it. They've seen him fall, and that's PG. It looks like he could have done a bit of work. The flashbang fully blinds him and Paz both, but Paz is the one that finds the kill. Sugar in a 1 versus 2. Smoke, there's a gap in it that he can use, but Paz is now tucked back into CT vents. This is so difficult.
Catches the flash as well. Goes behind and doesn't blind him. Needs to clear this close angle, but Paz will dispatch of him. 18-6, 3 KD. This man's on a tear. 9 rounds for Eternal Fire on this T side. Heading into the last round of the half. Look again. Aurora, they do force the issue quite a lot in these rounds, and more often than not, they deal with the lesser weaponry, and sometimes they come out on top. Sometimes it looks pretty good with the Deagles and the MP9s. They just try and make it work now with this FAMAS in play too.
It feels like it should be 10 for Eternal Fire, but we'll see what they can make work. Close combat with the MP9, particularly towards the A site, can be effective, and there are 3 players over there. Nice kill for imoRR, making a double. He deals with Railway and Sugar. XANTARES is holding Lucky on this push as well, so that's another kill for him. They're all crumbling here. Chiron pushing out with the MP9. Major is holding for it, and this round is done and dusted. Delusion is delusional if he thinks he can lost this 1 versus 5, and woxic in his face is going to deny it. 10-5 is the half. Eternal Fire City on 10 going to CT half. We're going to take a little break. Then we're back to see who is going to stay here at the RMRs.
Don't give up on us, don't give up on us, don't give up on us. Don't give up on us, don't give up on us, don't give up on us. Hold me down, never let me go. Take me in, I want you to show. Hold me down, never let me go. Take me in, I want you to show love.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of this elimination match between Aurora Gaming and Eternal Fire. Will Eternal Fire keep on going? Will they do it against Aurora? Well, we're about to find out. They took 10 with them over to the CT side, and Aurora, it's a long way back in, but they've done this before. Backed up against the wall on Mirage, and they did survive.
Yeah, pushed its way to overtime. Be a fitting way for this one to go, given this series. We'll see what will be transpiring. Going to be Aurora on T side. Bit of utility need to blow open the door. That is not where they are heading. Major actually has a bit of utility of his own, a smoke that he can deploy on contact. Going to make this push a little bit more tricky, and they're going to have to force their way through it. Look at that, beautiful. Not going to commit through it though. And Major, oh, he's coming up strong with woxic. Both fighting here, but Delusion deals with woxic. Now it's just Major, and Sugar's there to deal with him. 3 versus 3. imoRR this whole time is still over towards the hut. He's made noise, so that's to fall down. He's dropped. They've had all of this. They've made their way through, and Railway catches imoRR on the ascent. Paz now waiting for his teammate, who's all the way down in the B bomb site in XANTARES, has to wrap through heaven. This one looking like an Aurora pistol.
Creepy, crawly, Delusion removed. Railway's been spotted out as well. Paz is taking all of this contact, waiting for XANTARES. XANTARES needs to get a move on. Has been heard by Sugar, but the headshot still remains. Railway 1 versus 1 against Paz, and will nail the shot. Important 3 kills. Railway, he's been a bystander this entire time, literally train spotting. But in this round, 3 kills brings Aurora back in.
Exactly what they needed. I think that's the critical kill there onto imoRR. imoRR just catches such a bad timing. They lose ramp, and he feels like he has to rotate down to B, but XANTARES is already down there, right? I feel like imoRR maybe over-rotated that one. They had a player outside, so they could have gone through secret anyway. imoRR sits up on top of hut still. Maybe there's a chance into that. Instead, he goes down for free, and heals along with Dualies. They're forced up into this one. XANTARES gotten up close and personal. Outside smoke, so that does leave him isolated out here. No one can support. Angle. That's a kill for free. Even gets himself a Galil. There's no one there to trade. That's perfect. Now they're going to make their way towards ramp. Major tucked in here on the slope is able to get one and almost another. Does get away though. XANTARES is here to deal with Railway. Gets the finishing blow. 2 versus 4 now. It's looking good for Eternal Fire. XANTARES trying to go for this fight. Sugar, he's dealt with imoRR. It's still on. XANTARES Swinging back and forth, needs to be careful here. They are trying to hunt his position. Sugar's going to shut the door in his face. So that bomb can make its way through to be planted.
Yeah, a bit rude. Are they going to try and work their way back up towards A here? This is clever, but XANTARES, he's considering this. He's holding it, but so Sugar. It's a race up towards the vents now, towards this A bomb site. Sugar can now hold the vent. So woxic can't really come up here, barrel spotted. woxic removed. It's all up to Paz again. In a 1v.
Knows here as well. So loud. Delusion holding for a good headshot angle. Deals with Paz. What a round from Aurora. That was a 2 versus 4 that they just converted against that force fire from Eternal Fire. The openers both went the way of Eternal Fire. XANTARES got that one, and even a follow-up here. 2 versus 4. They catch this perfect timing. Find XANTARES, and then Sugar catches off woxic, and then it's all over.
It's just another one of these rounds where Eternal Fire get the advantage and then they start to doubt themselves. They put pressure on themselves unnecessarily. And they're just being caught out in transition. Huge round to give away. Just leaves them with Deagles. Boost up towards ramp. woxic with a P2K. Up ascended. Railway now peeking in. Might contend with this Deagle of Paz. It's really slow for Aurora. They just don't want to make a mistake. They want to trip over their own shoelaces or fall victim to the Deagle.
That's a soft angle. Deadly. Just going to hit the shoulder, though. Now, outside smoke's deployed. XANTARES looking for a Deagle shot of his own. As the late smoke comes through, tries to block that one. Actually pushes ahead of it. Made its way through to secret, not spotted. Surely will be accounted for. Chiron making a lot of noise. Nice shot from XANTARES, but can't quite get a second. Lucky does clear him out. Now they know that they're making their way down here. Bomb wasn't spotted. It's pretty clear this is the intention.
Major's closest in towards ramp. Sugar's holding for a flank. Aurora primed and ready to make their way out towards the B bomb site. Lobby's been cleared by Eternal Fire. So that's giving up the ghost, especially with the control room windows breaking. But they're going to go for this, it looks like it. They're all grouping towards the vents. But guess what? Sugar can hear all of this. This is why he was here the entire time. Good kill onto woxic and a second, even the third following up. See you later, Eternal Fire. This one's all Sugar.
Sweet. Lucky does build Major as well, so that AK cannot be saved over. 2 rounds now, the difference between these 2 teams. But this is the round we're waiting for. Eternal Fire finally have a full buy out. But we saw a AWP there being picked up as well. So that's an exciting prospect. 2. Yeah, okay. Straight into it. We saw them doing this on Mirage. Major normally locking down one angle, while woxic plays a bit more of a dynamic AWP player.
Illusion peeking. Over towards Silos and XANTARES. Getting aggressive outside. Illusion has to be careful not to lose his head. Oh, they might walk through this main smoke here. XANTARES, he's holding for this. Chiron flirting with the idea of going for it. XANTARES turns his back at the wrong time. The AWPs combine and then Paz steps in for the trade. This one's looking good for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, despite that one opening in towards main, the rest of the kills went the way of Eternal Fire. So there's not much really for Delusion Railway to do. They did pull off a 2v4 not too long ago. Delusion looks like he's about just to walk through this smoke, but he's spotted. Paz, that's an easy kill for him. Railway looking likely he's going to walk into imoRR's crosshair. So that one, they make it look easy. Eternal Fire get up to 11. Get the first on the board on the CT side.
Heart in mouth moments though. See Chiron walking through main, catching XANTARES on a good timing. If these are just thrown in a little bit faster, sprinkled in aggressive plays for Aurora, they are catching Eternal Fire off guard. With the pistols, it feels unlikely that this one has got really too many legs to it. Faster one out A, it looks like.
Him off. I'm holding for it, but Lucky catches him off. Lucky catches pass as well. What an entry with Tech 9. Gets 2 rifles, can be recovered. XANTARES, he's trying to recover the round. Bomb yet to go down. So that's one thing in Eternal Fire's favor. He's making his way over now as well, but he's smoked off. Gonna have a nice nade that he can drop through here potentially. Getting ready to set up for it. XANTARES. There we go. There's that nade. Actually, not quite as crazy, but this one might be it. Oh, both of them still limping. And Sentry coming through as well. That's a nice kill. The Flame's actually on top of the Syro, and XANTARES is getting all the kills. Looking for more as well. Make it 4, and can he get this ace? Potentially. Bomb being defused now. Chiron, the only one left. XANTARES, he's got him knocked in, but XANTARES is not going for the fight. Chiron almost finds him, but the bomb has been defused.
Really good round, even so, from Aurora. Just that change of pace like we're talking about. The Tech 9s go first, and Lackey, really nice double entry. The fact that Aurora even get a bomb plant there is a victory, because it means they can upgrade themselves to AKs, they can buy utility behind it, and suddenly this buy looks a lot more scary than what it could have been. But talk about impact from XANTARES. Makes that round completely winnable. They all try and fight in one by one, and oh, don't do that to XANTARES.
That's what we're expecting from XANTARES here. Almost caught up with Paz. 2 players in server with above 20 kills. Throwaway, nice one onto imoRR. He's also found now an open. He can drop down the vents. Definitely aware of this though. Was loud in his descent. Thudding onto the metal. Delusion's naked AWP, not finding anything outside. So Aurora have found the opening. Now what do they do with it?
It feels like a similar round where outside smokes have been deployed. Railway needs to try and find some more impact to see how much room he can work with this outside presence. Because even though they're deploying smokes here, XANTARES, he's been here the whole time. So he knows they can't cross over. Major's just firing off blind shots, popping them through the smoke. And then XANTARES can just step in. Lackey's got the bomb. Lackey needs to be very careful here, and that's been dropped. Railway did find another kill, but it's just him and Sugar left to pick up the pieces. XANTARES, he's already accounted for it. 3 in the round. And now Sugar has hit a little bit of a timing, but look at Major. He's holding for this.
Ooh, trying to go for the floor bang. Can't quite connect it. 2 of these players so low on the Eternal Fire squad, but Sugar's got no chance in it. Saving the AK is looking like the outcome here. 2 incredible rounds from XANTARES. 4K in the one prior, 3K this round. This one got a little bit scary as well. Good job recovering it. Sugar looking like she will hold on to this one. 13 now on the board for Eternal Fire. That gap now 5 rounds between the 2 and only 3 needed for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, dropping the bomb's a big kill here. Pause being called. Taking a breath, taking a breather. Eternal Fire 3 rounds away. XANTARES, who's got his shoes off as well.
That's a tactic to do with the enemies. Smoke them out.
I'm sure they don't spell that bad.
Been sitting here gaming for a whole best of 3 series. I'm sure you've been setting up a storm, particularly with the OT and Mirage. But anyway, enough about that. Back into the round. Woxic. He's been a little bit quiet, actually, with his AWP. 9 for 12 at the moment. That was Fragger for Eternal Fire. So we see the difference now. On this side, that's a nice peek. XANTARES steals the round way. Continuing his impact here in the later stages of this game. Now Woxic with this AWP in towards round. This might be his chance to get a few more on the board. That's one. Kills with Sugar. Gets a leg onto the second as well. Has a smoke he can deploy. And Major is here on the rotation. Bomb dropped out in the open. This round is as good as done. Lackey, that is a full nade to the face. Now he is just burning out. 1 step forward and 2 steps backwards. woxic with the nade to finish the job.
Yeah, nice stuff. woxic just staying alive, gets a kill, even the leg, and then Major can just hold a wide angle. So as soon as they try and crunch on woxic's position, he can just be there. And the utility has just been perfect from Eternal Fire this game. We saw it on the T side. They were doing good chip damage, even a kill on towards Railway at the back site. And now on CT, just preventing Aurora from really getting a foothold into the game. I think we've got to pause.
Does look like it. You can hear that noise. The
Click clack.
of the chat. It's gonna be a reset. No players suspended in the air this time around.
That was a really weird
That
tech.
was bizarre. See anything quite like that one?
That was on Nuke too.
Yeah. Looks like one of the Aurora players has Counter-Strike closed. You can see bottom left. Ref's taking a look in.
A bit of a reboot.
Yeah. Turn it off and on again. It's a classic trick. Works every time.
It's weird how that does work.
Yeah, it's not that weird.
I don't know. I'm not a computer person.
Just like starting anything fresh. It's always gonna be good.
Aurora needs to start fresh.
True. Starks' shoes match the Aurora colours. I like that. On brand.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Gotta keep the consistent theme. Particularly if you're the coach. It's
Oh,
looking
looks
up
like
to you.
he's back in.
Okay. That was quick. Fast reboot. Good PCs here at the Intel Extreme Masters. Road to Rio. One of these teams, that road ends very shortly. Only a few rounds in it. That pause looking from woxic's screen like it's going to be ending any second now. As we jump back into this one. 2 rounds needed for Eternal Fire to stay here at the RMRs for Aurora. They have to stage another incredible comeback. Can they do it? Let's find out.
Not too much utility on Aurora. That's what I'm looking at right now. Delusion's got the AWP at the very least. But there's only 2 smokes and one of them's already been deployed. So it's going to be difficult for them to really execute anywhere. Have to maybe group up as a unit, contact somewhere in dry. XANTARES, he spotted the player out towards Silo as well. And main.
Yeah, he's going to fall back. That's what he to do with any of those at the moment. Possible nade, but now he deals with Delusion. EWP removed. Chiron picks that one up, and he's going to get a nice tag on the XANTARES actually on that cross. That's imoRR's cue to come and support XANTARES, just sitting back with his knife out, trying to com to his teammates as to what he wants them to do. Tell me, guys, I'm stuck in here. I'm about to peek into an AWP. Chiron, nice flash. That's what XANTARES is calling for, and it's a double up. Tap, tap away. Gets 2.
I mean, what can you do about that realistically? If you're Aurora, you get full blind and you just get one tap by XANTARES, it's like, okay. Fair enough. That one hurts. 5 versus 2. I mean, look at this CT buy, by the way. There's 1 M4, there's 3 AKs.
All right. One of those AKs. Deleted by Sugar. Railway gets one in response, but woxic is here to save the day. There's just Sugar left, and he was brought low earlier. And in fact, you can see the pistol coming out for woxic now. P2 fitty, but not needed because imoRR is here to get Eternal Fire up to map and series point.
Look at the money as well. Similar buy coming out for Aurora. Didn't work last time. We'll need to work this time. We'll need to work 7 times in a row, in fact. Galils, Mac 10s. Chiron thinking about buying an AK and he will. No utility on that man.
Utility being dispensed and flashbangs Molotov. Trying to get a response from Eternal Fire, but they're just standing tall, waiting for something to come. Kit never comes, just a bit of utility thrown out. XANTARES is looking for a fight, peeking out towards T-Spawn. Nice damage onto Delusion. Throws a HE in response, but it falls a little bit short. Can make his way back towards Secret now, which makes clearing outside a little bit more tricky, and that is actually where Aurora do want to continue fighting. Going to be starting to clear this position. XANTARES called off here on the timing, but flicks back, hits the second shot as well. Chiron falls, the bomb is delivered. XANTARES is going to drag Eternal Fire across the line. Railway, Lucky, and Sugar, all that remains for Aurora, and all that remains to keep them in here at the RMRs.
XANTARES does get caught off guard. No 30 kills into this round, but that's where imoRR steps in. That's the bomb dropped. Numbers dwindling for Aurora. Feels like their time in the server is numbered. woxic can even peek outside. Does dispatch of Lackey. Sugar versus 4. Works his way out towards Hut, but Paz is here. And he will lock that one in. Eternal Fire stay alive here at the RMR. And we unfortunately have to say goodbye to Aurora.
But what a fight they made. It took us all the way to this third map, the OT on Mirage. A fantastic display from Aurora. But unfortunately, wasn't quite enough. Eternal Fire take the win. They stay alive here at the RMRs. We're going to take a very short break, then we'll be back, break this series down.